Assalamualaikum and hello. I bid to Madam Azwin, our advisor of PD Talk Series 2.0, Mr. Shahrul Subki, our guest today, and to all of our precious participants.
Hello, madam.
Hello, Mr. Shahrul.
Hello, hi.
Welcome to PD Talk Series 2.0, hosted by MHM 241CC, Digital Marketing and Tourism. Where do we begin? We are pleased a lot of you guys are joining us together in this talk series. Before we start, let's recite for this event to be blessed. Okay.
Amin, amin ya rabbal alamin. Okay, we will start off a little bit with an ice-breaking session. My name is Nur Aisyah Adriana binti Amin Sharifuddin, and I'll be your moderator for today's talk. Nice to meet you.
Good morning, everyone. My name is We'll be together with Aisha as your moderator for today.
Hello, my name is Aisha Zahri. I will be in charge of the technical part. Enjoy the talk.
Hi, good morning everyone. For the multimedia part, I will be managing and my name is Naini Najwa.
Hello guys, my name is Nuri Najwa. For today's talk, I'll be managing admission and registration together with Ayuni.
Hi, my name is Ayuni. Nice to meet you today. So I'll be in charge of the registration with Nurin.
Last but not least, hi, my name is Sofia Hani binti Kamarudin and I'll be the stage manager for this talk series.
Okay. For information, Mr. Shahrul is the director of Creative Flower and the chief technology officer of Simplify Technologies. He has countless remarkable specialties and achievements in the technology field. To further know more about him, let us welcome Mr. Shahrul to introduce himself.
Assalamualaikum guys. My name is Shahrul Subki. I love the clap.
Rasa meriah kan?
Meriah.
Kan.
You guys have good breakfast this morning?
Yes.
Okay, cool. So hi, my name is Shahrul Subki. Let me share my screen right now. So what we're gonna do today is more on giving a talk about digital marketing in tourism. Where do we begin? Okay, first I'm gonna introduce about myself. I'm in the IT about like 17 to 20 years, I think. But I did my own business about 6 years ago in Simplify Technology and also Creative Flower. So basically, the business that I did was in mobile app development, website development, digital transformation for the companies, and then some multimedia like photo and videography as well for the digital marketing content. Previously in my life, I was in oil and gas. So the oil and gas business, basically I was working with the US company ExxonMobil, and then the latest before I left the company, I worked for Technip. Technip is a French company in oil and gas doing the platform. So about what I've been doing lately, I did a few digital marketing for a small hotel in a few islands. One of the island is Pangko. Basically, those small hotel, they need like booking.com, those kind of thing. And then they don't know about it, how to go about to be in online, how to get a customer to actually attract customer using booking.com or Agoda. That's one. So I did for them. And then another thing is that, example, like last night I did a video shoot for Hyatt House. It's a big brand, Hyatt Hotel. And then did a few video for Volvo Malaysia as well. And then that's about in the hotel industry. Other than that, basically I did a few consultation for the e-commerce business, like a hijab business in United Kingdom, similar like Fashion Valley. So basically it's all about digital. Sometimes I do give a training in like before COVID, in Indonesia and Cambodia. So that's about myself. Basically online on the digital transformation.
So we have three main highlights for today, which is digital marketing era, digital tourism, and also digital skill 101. So without further ado, let's start with our first slot. Are you guys ready? Say yes.
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 Yay.
Okay, Mr. Shahrul, do you know that in Malaysia, 4/5 of the country's population are now online, with 78% active social media users like all of us. We play Instagram, Twitter, even Facebook. So, what is your view of the digital scenario in Malaysia as a whole? Are we actually picking up, or we left behind from other countries? What is your opinion?
Okay. First, I'm gonna share my screen. So
Okay, sure.
so this topic is about digital marketing era,
Yes.
and then are we picking up as other neighboring countries? So if you look at some statistic here, this number of internet user in Malaysia 2015 to 2025 is growing from the 2015 to 2025. But then in terms of connection, if you look at Southeast Asia broadband provider, if you look at this graph under the fixed broadband average download, we are actually around the number 3, right below Thailand and Singapore, and Indonesia at the bottom. However, if you look at, we're not producing a lot of content, but we consume. So example, like you see the top 10 e-commerce site in Malaysia, you see how many people go and click to Shopee. Have you guys go to PG Mall before? Go shop?
No, personally never. We never tried PG Mall before. Lazada and Shopee.
But you see, there's a crowd, right?
Right.
You see, Zalora also not beyond PG Mall. Because
What is PG Mall?
I think this is a different segment group. Okay. And then they have Hermo, eBay, Sephora, and Mall Shop. So you see all this data, because sometimes they very targeted to certain group of people, maybe like more than 40 years old and certain race also. It can be like that. So it depends. Okay. How we pick it up with other neighboring, we are good to go. Just that the thing is, we need to make it more content, more business out of that. It's kind of like sayang you're not utilizing it, because of we have all this infrastructure already. Yeah.
Wow. So we have a lot of consumers using things online, but maybe lebih banyak into digital marketing, kan?
Yeah.
So next, I would like to ask regarding this pandemic situation, kan? It has impacted all of us as a whole. We spend more time at home, whether for work, online learning, and we are relying on strong internet coverage. So it is said that Malaysia is going to introduce 5G internet coverage, tapi masih tak ada. However, the mere existence of 4G itself hasn't covered the whole Malaysia yet, such as in Sabah and Sarawak.
True.
So what is your take on this situation?
I last year I did a lot of work in Sabah. I went to even small town, like even I went to Sandakan, Lahad Datu, Tawau. Practically the connection were good over there. I mean those kind of town, but you don't go to like a really rural area like pedalaman. Then probably there will be no internet connection or maybe slow. But then if you go to the every single town over there, it's like we go to any town in Semenanjung as well. So here I show you, if you look at this date, hold on, where is it? This speed test, exploring internet performance in Malaysia. So if you look at here, some tests in the town, you see, fixed broadband speed test by the state in year Q4 2019. You see, we Selangor is one of the top, and the KL. Right after that is Negeri Sembilan. You see, if you look at Melaka, it's at the number 8. It's even higher than your friend in Penang. I thought Penang will be here.
Yeah.
So
Right.
So it's very interesting. And this thing is not like a bluff website. This is speedtest.net, which is very I mean all
Reliable source.
the network company, they, if you go, you use this and then you can test your Wi-Fi connection. Yeah. So in terms of 5G, not to worry about it. They are in line on doing it. But the most important thing when it comes to the digital marketing, you need to equip yourself with how you want to deliver the content, how your knowledge on how to make it viral, how to make it better photo and video. I mean, this infrastructure like 5G will come later, but you need to have ilmu, you need to have knowledge first on how to make it. You can be like the very successful digital marketer, and especially to gear up the higher possibility to make our tourism in Malaysia better than other neighbor countries in Southeast Asia mainly. Yeah.
Mr. Shahrul, I have a question.
Right.
Going along that statistics or your comment about content, I'm just concerned because I am very familiar with many of the tourism websites or pages on sites and even products in tourism in Indonesia. If you compare their pages with Malaysia, I can see that there is a huge gap there, like we are left behind so much. In your opinion, does this have to do with our creativity? Because as we know, content developing involves creative ideas and rich information in order to reach our target. So is this concerning our ability to be expressive as compared to how our neighboring countries are actually expressing themselves? Because we can see they go as narrow as like pages like focusing on a specific type of food, but here we don't even do like makan Melaka page. You understand? Like we couldn't find things like that on IG. So it's telling me that some of these things are not even explored in IG when we realize that IG users are actually among our young generations.
True, agree. Okay, but when you brought up issue about Indonesia, actually Indonesia is like my second home. I've been when I studied in US last time, a lot of my friends are from Indonesia. That's why I have a lot of contact in Indonesia actually, and I've been going to Jakarta and Bandung mostly every year, at least one my trip. But normally I go like 2 or 3 trips in a year since 2004 until now. So and I've been also working for the startup in Indonesia last 2 years ago until last year in Kemang, Jakarta. So the thing is, when come to creativity, yeah, I acknowledge that people in Indonesia and in Thailand, they are more creative uh, culturally than us. Aside from digitally lah, they if you go to Bali, for example, you go to Bali, you can even have a trip where in one day you can go to the craft center, this craft town, so everybody can do craft, and then you go there and you do like a painting and so on. So in terms of digitally, they venturing all these kind of way how to create a content. So and how to do that, they have several technique and style. Sometimes, even if you look at Indonesian music, right, compared to Malaysia, why like band like Noah, Samsung, even people in Malaysia like their band, but not like our band they like over there, right? So sometimes if you look at their song, they try to imitate from the US song. So they go global. They go even. I myself, this one time when I went to Jakarta and then I checked the meetup.com. Meetup.com something like event planner. So that time I'm free, and then I check out what happening in the town. So that evening, it so happened that they have a copywriting session, and then I just joined because it's a free event. So I went to that place. So when I went to that place, and people are from the different industry, like from the newspaper, from the blog, and they're talking about copywriting, and we don't have over here. We in Malaysia, in order to do that, there will be like a badan to do it. Is it like university to organize it or agency to organize it? But over there, they don't do that. They themselves do it themselves. So they're sharing information about themselves. So that's how they cultivate that culture. They're sharing each other. So because if you go to Indonesia, like 10 years ago, the people in the mall, they cannot speak English very fluently. Now, if you go, they are better. They are moving forward. So that's one thing. Yeah.
Thank you.
Now, Mr. Shahrul, since you talked a lot about Indonesia, I wonder if Malaysia is utilize digital marketing at its best also to promote Malaysia, to promote our country to the world. So
Malaysia not really utilizing for the tourism yet.
I always see Malaysia promote our country using like YouTube hashtags. And can you expose us more about what software and tools is regarded as digital marketing also?
Right.
Okay, this thing, software and tool, I will cover more on the third session later, your question about the digital marketing 101. But then, as when you mentioned about Indonesia and everything, so if, let's say, I share my screen again, yeah. If you aware, Indonesia, they have, if you look at the Indonesia travel website, the wonderful, do you see my screen right now?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
you see the wonderful Indonesia, because they did this campaign for the Visit Indonesia. So the way how they prepare, you see this, they have all this 360-degree video. So Bali Cultural Wonder, when you hit that, you see they use it. You can do a 360 video, and then it's supported by the Google VR and so on.
In 4K resolution, right?
Yeah, and then we don't have this yet, but then it's okay. It's not too late, but we need to catch up fast. But when you don't have this, it's good for you because it's an opportunity. You do it. and then you propose to the tourism industry, ada hotel or tourism Malaysia or something like that. Hey guys, I can do this. So it's good for you. I mean, for there's a lot of opportunity we can do. That's one. Another thing is, when it comes to digital marketing, aside from this, what I said, like the latest technology, whatever, even if you don't have that, the most importantly, you need how to capture a good video, good photo, and then the way how you write it. This is important, because if you don't have a good copywriting, good pictures and so on, people will not go. That's one. And then another thing is, you when you do a Google, you search. Let's say I'm gonna put like travel in Indonesia. So when I search that, it come out like this. And then the first thing come out is this Indonesian travel. They are the website.
Official website.
How? Why this one come out first? This called the SEO, the search engine optimization, whereby that particular keyword, when you search, it come up to the first page of Google. If you and how it can be in the first page Google, this link is been linked with other website, other blog, other, maybe it's been linked from CNN, linked from Utusan, linked from the Star, and so on. Because if it's not being referred to many of the website, you're nowhere in your ranking to be here.
So everybody is referring to that website, so dia boleh naik ke atas lah.
Right. That is the digital marketing. And how to do that? That's why kadang-kadang orang they hook up dengan blogger, they use Insta famous to do it, and so on, that kind of thing. That's the reason why they do that. That's why even the artists, they can even charge like 30,000, 40,000 per posting, because they know that they can tarik the traffic, right?
Okay, people, we can move on to our second slot, digital tourism.
So my question is, many travel agency have converted to OTA, which is online travel agency. So they offer variety of packages, right? In terms of booking airplanes, hotels, and also attraction. So do you think this OTA, online travel agency, is still effective and relevant nowadays? Or how can it function better in the future?
Okay, OTA is still relevant. In fact, it's growing much better. It's just that they added the value. For example, later I'll show you like Airbnb. Airbnb now, rather than give rent accommodation to people, they also now give experience. They becoming like a portal whereby you have a skill. For example, you pandai melukis, you can draw, and then so people, when they go to the website, let's say it's Mat Saleh want to go to Malaysia, but they want to know about the local artists. So they when they search the thing and they available, then they can this. Okay, am I sharing my screen right now?
Not yet.
Not yet. Okay, I'm sharing my screen. Hold on. If you go, why is relevant? If let's say you have a hotel and you don't put in the Agoda or Booking.com, and then you miss the opportunity to get a client. Although that they will take, for example, certain percentage. Let's say they take like 15% or something like that of the your listing. But then if you don't put here, you just rely on your website. Your website need to do a marketing for that. But for this, you have your own marketing already. The marketing is done by the Agoda or Booking.com. So it is still relevant and it is needed too. Okay.
Ya, dia dah jadi macam extra marketing dah sebab dia dah depend on another platform kan.
Right, true. The more the merrier actually. You see this in the middle, they introduce experiences.
Okay.
Experiences. As a default, they go for places to stay. Now you have experiences. Let's say I want to go to Kuala Lumpur. From here, food tasting. Let's say there's a Pak Arab or as a Mak Saleh want to come to Malaysia and given that date in Kuala Lumpur. You see, food tasting in Kuala Lumpur. How much it costs? 199 per person. So meaning this person dia offer about 200 ringgit per person, tapi dia ambil minimum maximum is 3 orang. So this person can make about 600 ringgit, right? For dalam satu hari. So bila you click here, ini all the pictures lah. And then siapa yang the guy yang nak buat, this guy nama dia Jing De. So dia buat 8 hours up to 3 people, dia bagi makan, minum and transport. Dia boleh cakap English and Chinese. And then let's say I nak, so I click choose lah. I nak hari Sabtu. Kalau I nak Sunday, I choose lah. Lepas tu masuk dalam ni macam you buat payment to the hotel lah. So basically
best lah.
Basically your skill, macam dia punya skill apa yang dia perlu ni. Dia cuma bawa you tempat-tempat menarik. Everybody can drive, right?
Yeah.
Drive. That's one. Lepas tu dia bawa restoran yang menarik. Restoran pun katakanlah kos dia makan-makan pun dalam 20-30 ringgit. Maybe kat sini dia ada some makan tu tak termasuk, that extra. Ini kot dia dah ni. Or dia termasuk. Depend lah on how you do that term. You see what we will do. We'll kickstart our food, religion tour, all this kind of stuff. Bit more. Apa lagi dia bagi? Dia pergi Batu Cave, dia pergi makan roti nan. Paling-paling kuat pun 20-30 ringgit je lah. Dia dah dapat 600 ringgit. Okay. So interesting, right? This Airbnb experience.
Yeah,
interesting. So Shahrul, we have a question here from Arif Akmal. He said, does the cruise listed in Airbnb comply with the rules and regulations regarding travel tours?
All yang offer ni individual tau, mostly. Is right now at the moment kerajaan tak ada lagi crack ke whatever, because the thing is right now benda ni tak popular lagi. Normally they crack down example like Grab service, right? The problem that kind of issue is that let's say you as a Grab company, they move to Singapore kan. So when they move Singapore, and then let's say the client in Malaysia kat sini, tapi your tax tu actually basically the company tu dia bayar tax kat Singapore government. That's why government lately dia impose a digital tax. Macam Netflix, dulu kan you tak payah bayar digital tax kan? So you bayar katalah Netflix charge you certain ringgit. Tapi basically Netflix bayar tax kat US government. So then realize Malaysia government realize why I don't impose tax, because diorang buat the customer daripada Malaysia kan. So that's why digital tax come about right now. In term of this, I think maybe in term of dia ada certain tax lah it being
kita kena bayar.
Which is the already imposed by the Airbnb. I think that's one lah, because diorang pun nak masuk business kat Malaysia, dia kena go through this process lah. Kan dulu Malaysia tak ada digital tax, sekarang dah ada. So don't worry about that lah, because benda ni dah ada kat sini.
Moving on to Digital Skill 101. I guess for this slot we can learn many tips and tricks on how to become a better digital marketer in the future. Okay, Mr. Shahrul, due to the evolution and demand for digital marketer, it is even higher than before, right? So a lot of demand comes in job vacancy platforms needing someone to handle their digital marketing digitally, such as social media management, SMM, and also search engine management, SEM. So based on your experience, can you actually share some tips on how to build a digital marketing career? Perhaps some do and don'ts. Where do actually we begin?
I give you a few education from this PDF. So okay, nobody start at the deep end. Nobody has the answer before they begin, and even better, getting going is probably cheaper. Okay, all right. What's inside? All right, digital marketing. Here you see, is an umbrella term for online marketing effort. Business leverage digital channels such as Google Search, social media, email, and their website to connect from their current and prospective customer. Ini yang I bagi sampel tadi. Nampak tak the meaning of the digital marketing? Boleh relate tak? So the website is online asset like digital advertising, email marketing, online brochure, and all this. And then from this digital marketing pula, dia ada they call it inbound marketing. Tapi inbound marketing ni dia bukan I know in tourism you guys ada inbound and outbound tourism kan? It is totally different. Inbound marketing ni macam dia ada inbound and outbound marketing. So inbound ni macam you tarik orang, that means orang tu berminat dia ni. Yang outbound ni macam radio apa, dia push tau. Dia push ke orang. Ini tak, ini orang yang mencari kita kan.
Betul.
From internet. So sharing is caring, and inbound marketing is about creating and sharing content. That's why when I mentioned earlier in this talk, it's all about content. So kalau you content tu sekarang konsep dia you tak push marketing tau. Sebab orang sekarang pun behavior dah berlainan daripada dulu. Dulu you letak apa-apa tak jadi setengah orang tu tak akan membeli. Jadi sebab you push. Macam sales guy, dia pergi kat pintu you, dia kata, bang, saya ada mangga ni, you nak beli tak? Macam tu kan? Ini tak, you bagi ni apa kelebihan mangga ni kalau makan pukul ni jadi macam mana, benda-benda macam tu lah. That's how you attract it. So here they say by creating content specifically designed to appeal to your dream customer, inbound attract qualified customer. Bila you dapat dream customer ni, dia akan jadi repeat customer. That's what you want. So lepas tu you, they call it business, call it sustainable business. That's one. And then another thing is this content marketing yang I cakap lah tadi. So that's why you need writing content, all the stuff.
I have a question. So after knowing all these tips and knowledge, where do we actually begin untuk mulakan kerjaya ni? Macam mana kita nak start mula lepas kita dah belajar, dah faham?
Okay.
Adakah kita kena pergi kelas atau adakah macam mana?
Macam mana you nak mula? Okay. Kalau
Sebab kita kan macam newbie lagi.
Okay, kalau you go to the online, you search for LinkedIn. If you are in LinkedIn, kalau you are premium user, you can go to the learning punya site. Learning punya site here. This learning punya site, you can search, for example, digital marketing. Okay, this is one. You see?
Oh, so dia je macam short courses lah.
Short courses, yes. This is under LinkedIn. Lepas tu, aside from this, dia ada banyak online course out there. One of the top is Coursera. Coursera is actually dia punya certification everything coming from top university in the world tau. So kejap I show you.
So, ni
Apa dia?
kita boleh join ke Coursera ni? Tak apa ke?
Boleh. Kena bayar lah. Nanti I tunjuk yang murahnya.
Okay.
Yang ni sebab I tunjuk Coursera ni because of the certification coming from the university yang hebat-hebat. Digital marketing coming from University of Illinois in Urbana-Champaign. So dia bagi ni lah, all this kind of thing. Actually yang ni, you click, you tengok, I boleh pergi week 1 and so on. And then dia ada video lah, all this stuff. Let's say video click here.
Smartphones.
So all this kind of thing. That's one way. Another way yang murah punya, macam ni, Udemy. Udemy. Udemy ni, you click on my learning, these are the courses that I took. Even gitar pun dah ambil, tapi I tak start lagi lah. I dah bayar, cuma tak lagi. Macam ni, YouTube and so on. Sampai YouTube ni kan, I baru complete 36% complete, tapi I can continue and time to time lah. And then the video keep will be there. Dia tak expire. This Udemy ni tak expire. Macam Coursera tu dia expire. Dia tengok every business dia ada different business module.
So sebenarnya Mr. Shahrul dah jawab soalan kita orang yang kita orang nak tanya nanti. So digital marketing ni something that we can master on our own lah from home.
Yeah, you can.
Kita tak perlu be certified pun untuk master this thing.
If you can certify, get the proper certification. Okay, I show you. One yang certification, kalau you nak tu, you masuk yang tadi tu, Coursera. Yang dari Coursera tu kan, yang ni. Because ni daripada uni besar-besar. You see, you dapat certification. And this certification, kalau you dapat, dia ada embedded to your LinkedIn. That's one. Okay, satu lagi, you take from Google itself. This website. Fundamental of Digital Marketing under Google Digital Garage. You see, nampak ni, include certification. Do you see it?
Yes.
Nampak. Saya dah ambil ni, tapi saya ambil separuh je sebab dia banyak sangat. So tak dapat lagi certificate.
You have question, let me know. You can just buzz, either put in the chat or can just say it.
Assalamualaikum.
Salam.
Saya nak bertanya tu.
Saya tanya.
My name is Nur Fatini and saya nak tanya, digital marketing ni memanglah dapat worldwide and setiap benda ada pro and cons. Which is saya nak tanya, what do you think and what is your opinion tentang orang yang selalu kena fraud dalam digital marketing ni?
Fraud tu dekat mana dia kena fraud?
Maksudnya daripada segi advertisement, travel agency tu kan ada banyak kan, dah buat payment apa semua, and then ada banyak kes yang ditipu tu. So macam mana orang nak tahu yang digital marketing apa yang dia marketkan tu betul?
One is you kena verify, kena buat your own checking lah, that's one. Tapi kalau dah kena tipu, then you kena complain lah to the consumer market agency or even up to the police level. The main thing you need to do the checking. It's not, sometimes it's easy to check it, sometimes it's very hard. That's the thing. Did I answer your question?
Yes, thank you.
Okay, alright.
Okay, when we talk about digital marketing, we know that it always involves gadgets and technologies, right? So, in order for us to be skillful in digital marketing, must we at least equip ourselves with the latest software or using what we have will do?
Okay, when you do design kan, you pakai apa? What do you use?
Canva macam tu je.
AI.
Adobe Illustrator.
Oh, that's good already. That kind of tool that you use lah. Canva is a good tool. Because dekat Canva ni you boleh
Canva pun kan boleh juga.
Yeah. You boleh buat macam-macam. You boleh buat poster, Instagram, logo, all this stuff, and then it free.
Betul.
Betul. Cara kamu guna ni presentation.
Buat slide guna ni je.
Betul. So this is you already know. So basically you can just know the template orang, and then cuma the only thing that you need to be very good at it, you need to do writing tu cantik lah, the word. And how cantik and then to be very marketable, you need to have this. Keyword planner ni is actually if you look at here under tool and setting, here keyword planner, discover keyword planner ni. Katakanlah I do tourism in Melaka, search the result. So you see these are the wording. Melaka tourism ni berapa orang search per month, harga dia berapa. Harga ni macam ni tau, kalau you search the same kind of wording here, when I click search that under Google, it come out this, right? You guys nampak?
Nampak.
Tapi kalau you nak ada ad kan? Ada ad. Yang you nampak ad. Kalau I beli this wording, I beli. You beli, how it works is that from here kat bawah ni, you nampak tourism in Melaka ni kan? I beli this word. It cost me RM2.16 per click.
Oh, okay, faham.
It's very mahal lah, because let's say every day ada 1,000 orang to click, so 1,000 kali RM2.16 lah. You kena bayar kat Google.
Oh, ini yang namanya macam pay per click ni kan?
Pay per click. So with it, meaning tapi you keluar lah kat sini. And then another one is equivalent to this, yang you nak tanya pasal tool tu kan? On this ni Petel keyword. It's equivalent to that. They call it Uber Suggest. This Uber Suggest. Other one, Google Trends ni. You search, for example, apa yang paling hot sekarang kat Malaysia yang lately?
Makanan.
Buat makanan.
Aku tak.
Kamal Adli propose pasal hand rolls.
Okay. Alright.
Ada interest, no.
No, because it is in United States.
Oh, itu Malaysia.
Bukan setting, okay.
You nampak? Tengok orang view kan, normally tak banyak. Ni Google tau, orang search. Dia 14, 15, 2 dari 2003 to 19, and then here dia naik to 100 to from the 20 to 26.
Dia naik tiba-tiba.
Yes. So from here you tengok siapa yang paling search. Banyak.
Oi, Mac
data approve something.
So here is a related topic, Hana Delisha, okay, and so on. So from here, kita can compare. So you can see, you can do a comparison between this and that.
It looks like we have covered everything. Can we go ahead to Q&A session?
Yeah, sure.
Is there any question from our participants?
Okay, participants, if you have any question, just type in the chat box, or if you or open your camera to voice out your question. Okay.
So saya nak tanya, dengar tak? Dengar? Okay, sekarang kan kita kan ada banyak social media platform macam Instagram, ada Facebook, ada YouTube. So saya nak tanya dekat Mr. Shahrul sendiri, apakah platform yang paling orang kata efektif lah untuk kita market, kita punya produk, and apakah price range untuk platform tersebut?
Your product apa?
Tak kisah, I mean kalau kita nak like mana yang lagi berkesan, tak kisahlah kita nak jual produk apa, tapi dia memang berkesan.
Dia bergantung sebenarnya produk ni, sebab kalau certain product it's good in your Facebook and some Instagram and some even Twitter. some product it would be really good in LinkedIn, some not, depend. Kalau you nak buat macam mengajar ke apa, more professional, you masuk LinkedIn and Twitter and Facebook. Tapi kalau macam very ladies punya produk kecantikan apa, dan social media lah, and even to the Pinterest. Kadang-kadang orang go for Pinterest. And then kalau certain country berbeza juga. Kadang-kadang Indonesia dia lebih ke this side and Malaysia ke this side, macam tu juga. You kena tengok juga demographic ke mana and ke mana. Tapi lately I realise that ada my friend jual macam apa tu? Baju macam streetwear. Nama dia Star 100. You pernah dengar Star 100?
Tak.
Dia kata banyak user pick up from Twitter. That mean millennial pick up from Twitter. So I said, oh okay, interesting. It's up to your product. You can do the testing juga. That's why they call it A/B testing. Apa you tengok, you buat macam ni, dia berjalan ke tak. Kalau tak berjalan, then you guna the other way. Kalau you dictate, oh aku guna Facebook je, aku tak nak guna Instagram. That the problem later, tiba-tiba orang banyak bertanya in Instagram, you tak in that channel, you problem juga. So you need to go through.
Shahrul, I have a question.
Yeah.
Can you know how sometimes in Instagram they talk about buying followers?
Oh, okay.
Okay. How does this work? And is it effective in a sense?
No, not effective at all. It's like this. It depends where you want to go. If let's say I have a business product, or even I have a tourism Instagram page, right? I have 20,000 followers. 15,000 off of that is actually I buy. So 5,000 is the genuine one. It depends. If let's say you want a lot, you want to look a lot, then that's the way lah. Tapi if let's say that 15,000, it means nothing, it didn't turn out to be your customer, there's no point. I would rather to have, let's say, 100 followers, tapi 100 tu jadi my customer, rather than I have 15,000 followers tapi I tak ada customer langsung.
But how do they do it? Like those people who are selling these followers, like where do they get this and sell it to us? Like what are we paying for actually? What kind of service are we paying for?
See, I will do Instagram marketing kan. Kalau if I hire this guy Instagram marketing monthly 400 to 1,200 targeted follower. Dia kata organic grow, tapi dia adalah group of people. So bila I bayar this $90 ni, apa yang dia promise, dia boleh bagi I followers of certain ni. Cuma the thing is, you tak dapat the right one lah. Dia target maybe dekat Bangladesh je ke apa. That's why tiba-tiba influx follower coming from Bangladesh. What for, right? Your business in Malaysia, for example lah, like that.
Kita ada lagi satu soalan terakhir.
Some of us can just venture into starting an online business. So what advice Cik Shahrul can give to some of us that are still new in this area in order to use digital marketing as to promote their business?
Okay, kalau you pergi any training ke whatever, they will always show you this marketing funnel or the new marketing sales funnel lah, whatever. First, you create the awareness, and then you create interest, you create consideration, intent, evaluation, and then it becomes a purchase. So at this level, where the awareness, interest is the marketing, consideration to the bottom tu dah sale. Tapi now it turn out to be marketing this part. Okay. Awareness to intent, the marketing, and then sale kat sini. That's why when I do this, yang boosting tadi tu kan, yang before boosting tu macam ni kita buat tadi, kita create
sebut untuk
lepas tu they call it apa ni, awareness, consideration, conversion. Nampak topik dia, awareness, consideration, conversion.
Oh.
So awareness is here, consideration is here. Yang tadi yang lagi satu dia kata conversion. Conversion is to turn up from your lead jadi customer, which is you go to the purchase lah. Nampak? You see the concept. Dia macam ni. Awareness. Katakanlah Proton X50, the new car yang Proton keluar tu kan. First dia kena buat awareness. Masa dia buat awareness, they say like this kereta is actually yang buat design ni design Volvo. Dia nak beritahu lah orang is apa kelebihan kereta tu. Lepas tu from the interest, then orang dia nak build the interest of orang. Lepas tu bila dah ada this set amount interest, dia buat consideration. Will you buy Volvo or you buy X50 with this harga ni? Lepas tu and then intent, orang tu dah macam nak beli tapi tak beli lagi. Lepas tu the final stage before dia nak beli, dia buat evaluation dulu. And then when the purchase tu is the behavior when you convert that to become your purchase. Click to action lah, they call it. Kalau you perasan the word click to action. So,
macam learn more macam tu.
Learn more not yet. Learn more on here.
Oh, okay. So shop now.
Shop now, that kind of thing. That is here.
Tipsnya.
Saya rasa tips ni menarik.
Right.
Sofia akan cuba.
That's why you see macam Fashion Valley Zalora, dia boleh buat sale gila-gila as compared to the traditional business dekat mall. Example, I give you example lah. Company baru set up 3 tahun tiba-tiba boleh dapat million punya sale. Tapi yang company tu kena 20 tahun macam tu. In order to dapat that kind of level. Understand tak?
Yes.
Where I'm coming from.
Yes, I can understand. Crystal clear.
We are wrapping up sebab maybe ramai dah lapar kot ni kot.
Okay, alright. Basically that's about it. Itu je lah. You guys.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, maybe a few words from our advisor, Madam Azmi.
Assalamualaikum semua.
Salam.
First of all, I would like to express my million thanks to our speaker, Encik Shahrul. For everyone's information, Encik Shahrul is not strange to me. He is actually my first cousin.
I knew it.
Sorry, Hani.
You knew it or you knew it before?
Tahu lah.
We just knew it though.
Knew it before lah, madam.
Madam tak dapat agak langsung.
Buat homework sikit.
Ada orang tak dapat agak pun madam. Video sampai.
Ya ke? Semua boleh agak So actually my digital curiosity Mr. Shahrul banyak help me. And if you notice my teaching methods pun, I apply many digital skills. And this has also been guided by my dearest cousin, Encik Shahrul. He has been a great influencer to my digital life. Yeah. So kalau saya ada masalah, memang he will always be the first one in my head call. And every time I see him, his passion in this thing is mind-boggling. Okay, so dia kalau jumpa coffee, he will be so generous in sharing session. So kalau sebenarnya we want to learn about digital marketing ni, it can take days. It can take like you can really be addicted to it. You know, so my number one advice to everyone is if you really have the passion, you will definitely find a way to actually try and master yourself in this skill. This skill is undoubtedly required, very much needed in today's world. You cannot deny it. So kalau ada student yang kata, alah susah lah nak buat live dekat IG, madam suruh buat live, you will thank me later lah. Okay, you will thank me later. Now I notice that some of the students dah macam
dah macam addicted first time buat live masa my class, and then sekarang dah pandai buat live, lepas tu dah jadi IG, Insta famous lah, dah jadi boleh marketkan produk orang lah. So I'm very proud to see this, because this is some of the avenues of your future income generation. This could be one of your income revenue generation in the future. So tak adalah kita kata, oh we are jobless, we don't have a source of income. This definitely can be one if you find the passion. To all participants, daripada tadi kita looking at the graph, the statistic is up and down. Okay, unfortunately we cannot admit you anymore when the Q&A started, because you actually missed a lot of session. Like I said, if you want to participate in this session, you really need to be engaged in the whole discussion. Kalau tidak, you will not understand just one by one. Even to my student host yang buat topik ni, you've done a tremendous job because you actually went to study. Jadi hari ni saya tengok semua student host ni, they actually know what our speaker is talking about. Some of us, I notice yang kat belakang ni, apa benda ni kan? What? Analytic, what? You know, but the student host, they orang dah master dah, they orang dah baca, they actually equip themselves with this knowledge, and they manage to ask the right question. Yeah, so I'm very proud of you guys, and to Mr. Shahrul, I hope I can work with you. You cannot run away. I hope I can work with you again in the future, because I think this field is very important. Maybe we could actually work on making it more specific. We should target it to a more specific group, because I think those of you yang ada business ataupun you actually have a reason to be online to market something can be beneficial lah to be in this session. Instead of you just joining because you are my PD Talk Series student, it seems like you didn't have the passion to really connect yourself to the discussion. Betul tak? But in the future, maybe we could actually be a bit more specific with our target market. Thank you very much, everyone, again, and have a nice day. Mr. Shahrul, please say a few words to my fellow student.
Mr. Shahrul, also, we need a few words from you.
Last words.
Okay, thank you. Thank you first, Madam Azwin Adsan. Did I get your name right? And then thank you all the committee members. You guys are really great. Especially, I didn't know that you are so enthusiastic. Thank you so much. This is not stop here. You guys can contact me. I'm always available, and I'm also work sometimes really late at night. I'm open. If you want help or whatever, just buzz me. No problem. But
can we get your IG, sir?
Can.
Okay, I'm going to add you now.
I give you. I bagi dekat chat ya.
Boleh.
Please stay because kita akan ada photo session nanti.
I put two things. One is Instagram, another one is YouTube. The keyword that I wanna say at the floor right now is that first, you need to develop your own creativity content. You need to polish up this on the write-up, and then either kalau tak pandai menulis, you do a good photography or videography. Because in tourism, you don't need technology. You don't need to know about tech at all. You tahu all these skill dah good. You tahu bercakap, you tahu menulis, you tahu tarik gambar. That's it.
Right.
That is actually bila you
very
tahu,
basic lah.
Bila you ada this info is basic, right? Tapi when you think about it, kalau you are in the career life, you tahu menulis, you tahu ni, you boleh survive. You can be good. Kalau you lagi hebat, you pandai buat negotiation, you pandai networking, then you are like, wow, there lah. Yeah. So that's all.
Okay, I'm gonna take picture for first page, Everybody say digital marketing.
Digital
marketing. Second page, your turn.
So the remaining participants, if you could scan our QR code, this is our feedback.
Dengan berakhirnya photo session dan QR code punya scan tadi, maka berakhirlah kita punya talk series untuk hari ini. Terima kasih kepada mereka yang setia bersama kami sehingga ke akhirnya.
Thank you everyone. Thank you so much.
So much.
Okay.